Ladies and gentlemen, thank you once again for tuning in to another episode of Generational Wrestling Podcast. As always, is yours truly, the 28-year-old piece of gold, the franchise, aka the showstopper, better known as the GOW's resident tribal chief. And with me, as always, I got my tag team partner, my brother, my family. Here's the flyest in the room, Mr. 1, 2, 3. Pin that ass down, K Breezy, aka EC's resident Isaac Hayes, King Two Code in the building. What's good, my guy?
Man, what's good? What's good? What's good? Got my drink, got my remote. Got the lights and everything set up with the people. Take some of that glare off that forehead, that big ass bald head of mine. And we good, man. What's good, man? What's going on with the people, man? It's Friday, man.
Hey, man, well, you know, we don't discriminate, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, bald is beautiful, my brother. Bald is beautiful. Hey, you know, I didn't ask for a lot of things. Hey, man, look, I didn't ask for a lot of things for Christmas. You know, the only thing I asked God, you know, and Santa Claus was, you know, for my last year, my 20s, Too Cold, my last year, my 20s, you know, hopefully by the time I reach in my 30s, you know what I'm saying, within the next 12 to 13 months, you know, I can get this shit to connect down here. That's it. That's it. God, if God let that connect, I'll take the ball here. I'll take the ski ball, slap me on the back of the neck, and call me Bobby.
All right, beware of what you wish for, my brother. You wake up one day, you got a face full of head, but your bald head and shit. You got dreads laying in the damn pillow.
Hey, stop cussing at me.
I'm just saying. That's a hell of a switch.
hey, looking like God put that natural nair in my scalp. Oh,
hey, man. that pure natural, baby. That 100%.
Oh,
man,
bro.
man.
Hey, look, man, you know, it's Friday night. This is a very mid Smackdown, but I'm happy because I know we got AEW coming up next. But before we get to AEW, I know we got some news and rumors we want to talk about. We're going to kind of get through this card a little bit. I'm going to get you know your 1, 2, and we're going to go from there. But, man, so to start off tonight, so, of course, we had a Reigns Rollins recap from last week. Then we had the Usos in the ring. And they acknowledged Roman Reigns' 508-day reign as your WWE Universal Champion. I thought it was cool, man. Seth Rollins, he ended up name dropping Mox. He ended up saying that, you know, Reigns, he can't do it without the Usos. Much like, the Shield, you had him and you had Mox propping him up. Now he got the Usos doing his bidding. But then, man, Seth Rollins said something. He made this kind of interesting. He said, if I could find me a tag team partner, just somehow, if I can find me a partner and I take on the Usos, they're barred from ringside during our match at the Royal Rumble. And then, of course, guess who comes out, man? That boy KO, the KO show, one of the greatest United States champions I've ever witnessed, Kevin Owens. He comes out. He says, you know what? I like you. I'll do it. But then, of course, Roman Reigns, being the tribal chief that he is, the cerebral thinker he is, he says, okay, you a betting
cerebral
man?
thinker.
All right, let's do this. Let's do this. Okay. If you lose, you forfeit your title match. I'm like, okay, I like this. But what I liked about this even more was that Roman Reigns didn't even accept the challenge. It was the Usos, not Too Cold.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go out on a limb. I've been reading the blogs. I see the way they've hyped it up. You can look and you can tell there's really no one else left to challenge Roman. I'm going to say Seth Rollins. I'm not even going to wait to make a prediction. I'm going to say it right now. Mark this down. Seth Rollins will leave your Universal Champion.
Okay. Well, I'm going to save mine for the prediction. So I ain't giving you that satisfaction. And just yet. But I can understand your reason for your thoughts. So, I definitely, I give props for that. But, I mean, it could happen. I mean, they really putting over this longest title reign. It could be there could be a slaying, of the tribal chief. What's going on? What is that? Was that P-Man? What's going on with you, man? There could be a slaying of a tribal chief. And Seth Rollins is the guy to do it. So, that could happen, but I really, you said something that rings bells to what everyone is thinking. And when you think of the Royal Rumble, when you think of the women's side got potential. The women's side has actually got potential to someone winning and going on to having a great main event match. Um, Bianca Belair was a great example of that for last year. I could definitely see another person winning and getting an opportunity. For the men's side, okay, when you look at it, you could have did something with Cesaro, but that only lasted a few weeks. You could have did so much more with Kevin Owens, but that that lasted 4 matches or 3 matches or whatever. So it's not like he didn't get the opportunity. But there was a greater purpose, and the greater purpose was for Roman Reigns to have this lengthy title run because, quite frankly, he was the hottest character, and it served him to be champion.
Right.
So could Seth do it? Sure, but I don't see no one else. And that's why it makes me think, man, WrestleMania, Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar, champion for champion, or champion versus champion, championship for championship, whichever they way to go. I kind of almost can see that, unless you're telling me, man, you're what's going on, Mama? Unless you're telling me you're
Yeah,
bringing
ma.
on you're bringing up a Walter, or I'm sorry, yeah, no, bump that, a Walter. I'm not calling
Yeah,
him that over
I'm about to
BS.
say you better call that man Walter.
You can bring him up. If you want to do Ridge Hollins, I don't think he's ready. Trying to think who else who's a viable threat. I mean, outside of Drew McIntyre, if he can come back, or Bobby Lashley, if he somehow gets an
I was just
opportunity,
about
or
I
a
was just
Big
about to say
E.
Drew's. Uh, okay, okay. I get
Like,
okay. Let me ask you this. Okay, the rumors are that eventually they're going to kind of start merging more of the shows back together. Now, I know right now you kind of get it around Royal Rumble, you kind of get it around Mania, you kind of get it around Survivor Series. But if they start doing that, do you think right now with so many releases, I know we was against it before because there was so much talent, but now so much talent is gone. Do you think now will be the perfect time to merge the two shows together, or at least start
yeah,
merging more talent together?
if you decided to just go back to the Super Show, honestly, right now it would make sense because you don't have enough people. You don't have enough talent that people want to see. You don't have enough. You
Ooh,
don't have enough people that are popular enough to where the casual that you want those ratings up. You barely are getting the hardcore wrestling fan. You're just getting the hardcore casual fan who just likes the entertainment of what you do. But
right.
that other half of what you're missing is also a wrestling fan. And even if it's just an entertainment wrestling fan, there's a difference between a casual fan and a wrestling fan that truly
True.
understands what they're watching, and can really critique it because you know what it should be, or you know how it should be, or what you at least the expectation of it. But um yeah, if they decide to go back to just having everybody show up on both shows right now, no, that wouldn't be a bad thing. Um, because well, it's not like they wrestle every week anyway, but you can kind of mix and match a few things and still keep stories going, but also
Right.
I guess I guess you could take more time to build people up slowly instead of having so much time to let a lot of people who really aren't getting anywhere, take up time. You could slowly build certain people up, and put them in positions to go up against those that are getting more TV time, if that makes sense. But I don't
No,
know,
I
man.
got
It's WWE. I don't know.
He's-
Shit, man.
hey, you know what's crazy? That is probably the most accurate depiction of what it's like to be a WWE fan. I don't know.
It's like, man, I could give you a thought, but then again, it's like, but hey.
WWE is
So it is
probably
what
the
it is.
only genre in the world where common sense could mean you are completely wrong. Like it's amazing. But all right, man. So we got that. Then we get Kingston versus Moss. Kingston ended up picking up the victory. It was cool to see Big E back on
What the
SmackDown. He
hell
made
was
really
he wearing? What the hell was Moss wearing? Why did he look like he was about to climb a Swiss mountain somewhere, man? Like, what the hell? Like, he's about to yodel and climb. Like, what the hell is this dude wearing, man?
Hey, bro. I mean, hey, you got to do what Vince want. You got to do what Vince want. I guess that's what Vince envisioned for Madcap.
Ah, yeah, this is entertaining. Yeah, yeah, put this on. Yeah, yeah, put
It's
baby
such
oil
good
on. Yeah,
shit.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Go out there and and do your thing, do your thing. Yeah, money. Yeah. But
Money makes my nipples hard.
but man, I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I just really couldn't watch that match. I'm like, man, you know what? Oh, if Big E came out. Oh, okay, cool. And you know what? Didn't even feel exciting. Now that's bad. That's how I know. It's like, and then when he comes out, he's all serious. It's like I don't. It's
Come
like
on,
okay,
say it.
where was that at months ago? Like, I tell you, man, a simple. If they felt like he wasn't getting over, man, it's because you didn't distinguish him enough from the New Day. I just
Yep.
Big E interest and everything just still felt New Dayish. I mean, hell, when it went from the New Day screen to the Big E screen, the color change the color scheme didn't really change too much. It was that it's like that right there was a
Right.
prime example. Him coming out after Kofi and then just kind of seeing how his whole presentation was. It's like, man, it still screams New Day. Like it don't really like. I get what Kofi needed the New Day. Let's be honest, Kofi needed the New Day to have his back. But Big E could be built as a dominant champion, man, where he don't need them. Like, yeah, he'll appreciate it, but he go out there and do his thing, and he can do his thing. They they dropped the ball on that, man. But we could talk about that all night, man. Let's keep it pushing.
He said, "Keep it pushing, keep it P." All right, man. So then we get a segment, man. We get Leah and Natalia, blah blah blah. Leah ended up picking up the victory after Natalia got disqualified. Then, but you know what? I didn't give a shit about the match, but I will say, God damn, bro, it's about time we seen Xia Li. I mean, for a minute, bro, I thought she was back there. You know what? I was gonna say something, but then I ain't trying to get
You
canceled, so never mind.
Oh, no, don't say no. Whatever it was, don't say that. Just say she was in catering,
Nah,
okay? She was back there in catering, man.
yeah.
But man, she still
But
got to do that long ass intro. Like I don't need you to come out and do a demonstration every goddamn time. You got to come. Like,
here's where WWE loses me with intros, okay? Because I like the
but
intro as if she was coming out to actually wrestle in a match. But if you coming down to save somebody, bruh, didn't we have this same conversation a couple months ago? I forgot what happened.
yes,
It was
we
like
did,
I
we did.
what, I can't remember. It was like Survivor Series, maybe it was the Rumble last year, but it was like a big
No,
match going
man, it
on.
was like a pay-per-view. It was a pay-per-view. But
And
yeah,
the
she
motherfucker
come
would do like a
down
whole entrance motion.
and she stood there and she did her little thing, and she had she doing her thing, but it's like, hey, yo, they getting beat down in the ring.
Yeah.
You gonna go to the ring? How much longer is this gonna take? You still doing it? Why are you still doing this? Hey, yo, hey, they getting beat up. You gonna go down there and help them, or did you come out to do a dance? Like, what did you doing? Like, come on, man. No, save that for when not that that's the wrong moment, and it's like that just kills it for me, man. Like, I'm sorry, you coming out for a save, yo, the music hit, you run down, and 1 2 1 2, you know what I'm saying, and that's how you supposed to do it. I If she's got to come down and do a whole ritual before every fight, man, I don't ever want her to come down and help me. Just stay in the back. Just stay in the back. I'm
Hey, bro.
good.
She got to
I'm
get
good.
mentally. She got to get mentally prepared, bro.
All right, man. Look, you ain't did that while you in the back. Well, I mean, you don't know that they're gonna even call your name, so you're probably surprised. Like, damn, I need to stretch and warm up before I go out here. Oh, fuck, I gotta do it while I'm out here, and then she just get to doing it. See, man, they need to stop playing around, man, and get that girl some more TV time. Man. But seriously, though,
Hey, Leo.
if
Leo said in that weak ass kick at the end of it.
Man, look, again, if this is what you, I hope this is not what they do. Like, oh my God, I need y'all to stop doing this, man. If she's got to warm up, she's got to warm up every time she comes out, man. It's over. It's over. It's over. Just throw the whole thing away and I hate to say it like that because I want to see her. I actually like Xia Li, man. The girl's got a style. She's got that Japanese strong style, man. Is she Japanese?
Chinese.
You know, she got that Chinese. Yeah, she got that Chinese strong style. I'm sorry, but she's a badass, man. Look, man, she knocked bitches out. Okay, like she ain't no joke, but
flat out.
But damn, they making her a joke, man. Like, come on, man. I ain't never seen nobody need to warm up before they come out and save somebody from getting the beat down. Like, dude, come on. Like this is not how it's supposed to go, man. So
hey, bro, she been watching that Mortal Kombat. She's like,
it's like, man, sometimes when we do these shows, I want to talk about what's really good, but it's hard to talk about a lot of good when there's just so many what the fuck moments.
Yeah.
It's just like, why is she standing? Why is she doing this? I'm sorry to be harping on that. We need to move on, man. The show's almost over. We got Rampage to watch, but I just can't. Why does she got to warm up, man? Like, it's a little engine that could. I think I can. I think I can. She got. I think I can. I think I can for a minute. Then go out there and by the time she do it, man, they didn't put you through a table. They didn't power bomb you through the stairs. They didn't power bomb you in the ring. They didn't pose with you, man. They didn't walk past Xia Li as she still demonstrating. But go ahead, man. I'm sorry.
No. You good. All right. Well, looks like Seth Rollins is going to have his match, but Roman Superman punched the shit out of him. So there you go. All right, man. So then, really quick, man. So all right, so we get the Los Lotharios versus the Viking Raiders. Viking Raiders ended up picking up the victory. Quick match. We had the SmackDown Women's Championship contender match. Flair and Naomi. DeVille ended up screwing Naomi. She became the special guest referee.
Yeah.
We would then have a segment with Owens and Rollins, which sets up for the main event. We got Sami Zayn doing his little insane, which is supposed to be a version of Jackass. Of course, you had Johnny Knoxville come out, make an appearance. Blah. Then we had a segment, man. We get our boy EB Eric Bischoff. He's in the office with Adam Pearce, and they're talking about management, and, leading and all that. And then of course you have Sonya Deville comes in, and then Eric and Adam says, "Hey, you know what? Hey, look, Ian and I, we've been talking, and we thinking, whatever this beef is you got with Naomi is unprofessional. So I'm gonna take it upon myself. I'm gonna let you know. We're gonna talk to management. Next week's gonna be you, Naomi, 1-on-1, 2-call. I know you had something to say. What's going on?"
I wonder what Eric was really thinking in his mind.
Yeah, what you mean? What you mean?
Like, motherfuckers,
we can ask him soon.
Like, motherfuckers, I was the director of this shit. Now you want me to come back to help him? I don't know, man. I'm thinking.
Bruh,
thinking.
They being petty. Vince like, oh, Tony Khan can get him on AEW. I can get him on our show too.
I mean, that's true. That is very true.
That's all it is, bro. It's just being petty. Vince ain't got shit for Eric.
I mean, hey, man, E is E. No, people still, it's still respect for him, but
of course.
I don't know, man. I don't know. It's just, I don't know. The whole the whole Adam Pearce and them being authority, not supposed to be authority, but being authority. I don't know, man. I'm kind of over it with both of them, really. Pierce and DeVille can really kick rocks.
My boy too goes. He ain't.
I just being real. Man. It's whatever, man. DeVille, man. Look, I'm sorry. I guess her being what she's been has served its purpose. Don't get me wrong, it has. But at the same time, she really looks like a jealous person. Like I really feel like I really feel like the story should be more like of her, just feeling like Naomi, like she feels like she's a better competitor than Naomi, but Naomi has accomplished so much more, but yet she hasn't accomplished anything.
Right,
And it's
right.
like to me, I feel like that would have been a better story, but it is what it is, man.
No, I mean you're absolutely right. I feel you.
So I
Next up,
guess
we get
it's
a
my
match where
turn.
we get Sheamus and Ricochet. Sheamus end up whooping his ass. We get Boost, Nakamura, and Jeff Jarrett. Cool little backstage, whatever. And then we get the main event, man. We get the Usos, and we get uh Rollins and Owens. We get Seth Rollins and Owens end up picking up the victory via disqualification, thanks to Roman Reigns and the Superman punch. Smackdown,
Mm.
man, that was it. Show was very, very, very fucking mid. But here's a guy who's not mid, and that's that boy John Moxley. So, Too Cold, I know we about to get ready to
Moxley.
watch this because we got another show to do. So, with that, my brother, we will see the people in a minute. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you once again for tuning in to another episode of the GOW. I'm the 28-year-old piece of gold. He's Too Cold, and we'll see y'all in about another 30 to 40. Peace.
For sure.